Hello friends, I am Dr. Prashant Parate. I am an orthopedic surgeon and a share market enthusiast. I am not SEBI registered analyst or advisor. Please go through this disclaimer. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I like to analyze charts technically. This is a bar chart of Piramal Enterprises daily time frame. I use bar charts analysis as well as candlestick analysis. So PL was moving nicely up and then it came down here on 12th April. It has fallen down rapidly. The fall was around 161 points, that is 9.1% in a single day, and now it is in this trading range. It has gone sideways, and if we connect tops, it has broken the trend line. So breaking trend line upside is first sign of strength. I'll analyze this chart on lower time frame on 75 minutes. I use 75 minutes time frame because it gives me equal candles and volume analysis is easier. So this was the candle which fell down rapidly, and it was around 9.1% fall in a single day. From previous close, the fall was around 11%. So we'll consider this as a selling climax because it was big down move. I will mark this as, I'll use text. So this is a selling climax. Like to use closes also. So this was selling climax, then prices went up rapidly. This is called as automatic rally. After automatic rally, prices came down and tested the selling climax candle. This is called as secondary test. So this is first secondary test. After first secondary test, there was rise in prices rapidly and it went above AR. From this point, prices came down again slowly, and very slowly they came down below ST1. So this is a spring here. So this is a spring here after secondary test. After formation of spring, prices went sideways. Then there was rapid fall again, but prices could not go below spring level. So this is also a secondary test. It is called as secondary test because it did not go below spring level. Prices are showing good move. With this down move, prices should have fallen down, but they could not, and they became stagnant. They form reversal pattern here with shortening of thrust on each bar and prices formed clustering of closes, and there was shortening of thrust also. This candle was first candle to show strength. This candle here shows effort versus result. So any of these two candles was a buy for high risk takers. From here prices went up, formed a sideways pattern, must be accumulation on smaller time frame. Then with volume prices went up and again went sideways. So this must be again accumulation on smaller time frame with this as a selling climax. Here there must be a spring and a secondary test here ST2, and then prices went up. Now currently prices have gone across the creek. So 1 2 3 4. Wyckoff used to mark creek like this, and prices have gone beyond the creek. If we draw a trend line from here to here, prices have gone up. If we take a horizontal resistance, prices have crossed this but not able to close above it. With this, now this is point of last support, and this is reaccumulation range. Now here there are multiple possibilities. Prices may come down again, it may either spring or it may test. That will be a secondary test. If last point of support is not broken and prices remain up, then there is good chance that this trading range will be broken and markup phase will start, where bulls will buy aggressively. In my view, from here on there are very good chances that PEL stock will move up and it will go in markup phase. There can be different scenarios for entry. First is retest of this high 1712, where prices may form some entry pattern. I call it as a spring on breakout, and then it will be very nice low risk entry. Prices should come slowly down on slower time frame, form a spring, and then again go up. Another pattern for entry can be entry at this breakout, but I do not trade breakouts as stop loss is large and risk reward is not favorable. I prefer retest of breakout or entry on reaccumulation after breakout. That is more successful and it gives low risk reward ratio. It gives low risk and good reward. Risk to reward should be favorable, but possibility of achieving target for trade should be high. In case if the possibility of reaching target is high and risk to reward is 1:1, then that trade also can be taken. Smaller time frames give good entries and de-risking is easier with smaller time frame in direction of larger time frame trend. So one can find his own trade in this. Better to go long than short. That is my personal view. One should trade as per his conviction and financial advisor. Thank you.